The first body surfaced in 2014, half buried in a cornfield 6 miles off exit 312. Sarah Mercer, 24, a gas station clerk with a habit of hitchhiking to save on bus fare. Her identification was missing, her fingertips dissolved in acid. The scene was sterile, no footprints, fibers, or tire marks. Just a single deliberate cut across her palm, later revealed as post-mortem. By 2016, 3 more women turned up under identical circumstances, all found within 10 miles of I-80 exits, all bearing the same cryptic incision. None had criminal ties or overlapping social circles. The only thread was their last known location, a truck stop, a rest area, a roadside diner. Early investigations floundered in jurisdictional chaos. Local police treated each case as isolated. State Patrol dismissed connections due to the 200-mile span between victims. It wasn't until 2017 when a forensic anthropologist noted the precision of the palm cuts, a shallow surgical slice through the flexor retinaculum, that the FBI consolidated the cases. Yet even then, progress stalled. Surveillance footage from truck stops showed nothing but blurry figures and semi-trucks. Witnesses recalled a man in a baseball cap buying coffee, paying cash, never speaking. The victims defied easy categorization. A college student, a single mother, a recovering addict. Their ages ranged from 19 to 34. Some had partners, others lived transient lives. What bound them was vulnerability. Each was last seen alone at night, trusting a stranger for a ride. The lack of sexual trauma stumped profilers. This wasn't about desire, it was about control. Profilers pivoted to geographic profiling, mapping the dump sites against highway logistics. The killer operated within a comfort zone, a 45-minute drive from a central anchor point. Landmark regression analysis pinpointed a probable residence near Grand Island, Nebraska. He was organized, methodical, likely employed in a mobile job, long-haul trucking, HVAC repair, or freight. The absence of trophies suggested he derived satisfaction from the act itself, not souvenirs. The palm cuts held symbolic meaning, a ritual, a signature. Consultation with a forensic psychiatrist proposed it mirrored silencing, a metaphor for stolen voices. The killer viewed himself as a reaper of secrets, punishing those he deemed unworthy of being heard. This narcissistic pathology aligned with a history of perceived slights, a failed marriage, professional stagnation, or childhood neglect. Interviews with surviving family revealed eerie parallels. 2 victims had recently filed protective orders against abusive partners. Another had posted online about escaping sex work. The killer wasn't random. He targeted women he could erase without immediate outcry, leveraging societal apathy toward marginalized lives. The breakthrough came in 2018, when a cold case review linked a 2012 disappearance to the series. Lydia Choi, a Korean immigrant last seen at a diner near North Platte, had been excluded initially due to race. Re-examining her case, detectives found security footage of a gray Ford Econoline van with Nebraska plates, the same vehicle described by a waitress near exit 275 in 2016. Data analysts cross-referenced toll records and DMV registries, flagging 47 van owners along I-80. One name recurred, Marcus Vreeland, 38, a freelance electrician who serviced highway rest areas. His work logs coincided with each disappearance. A search warrant uncovered a trove of maps in his basement, exits circled in red, and a journal detailing cleansing rituals. Vreeland's arrest was anticlimactic. He surrendered silently at a motel in Kearney, sipping coffee as SWAT surrounded his room. In custody, he smirked but never confessed. The journal, however, was damning. Entries referenced angels he'd freed from lies, their palm cuts symbolizing severed ties to a corrupt world. The Vreeland A.S. trial hinged on digital evidence, GPS data placing his van near each dump site, and handwriting analysis matching the journal to repair invoices. He received 7 life sentences in 2020, though he never acknowledged the families in court. The case exposed systemic flaws. Nebraska revised its missing persons protocols, prioritizing cross-jurisdictional collaboration. Advocacy groups lobbied for safer rest areas, resulting in improved lighting and emergency call boxes. Yet, for the victims' families, closure remained elusive. How does a community heal when violence preys on the overlooked? Profiling experts lauded the case as a textbook study in geographic behaviorism. Vreeland's anchor point, his childhood home, was 2 miles from exit 312, where Sarah Mercer was found. He'd buried his first victim in a field he once played in, a perverse homage to innocence lost. Understanding predators like Vreeland isn't about empathy. It's about dismantling their playbooks. His pathology thrived on anonymity, exploiting gaps in how society values certain lives. Criminal profiling, once deemed pseudoscience, proved vital in stitching together a pattern others missed. The I-80 case reminds us that monsters don't lurk in shadows. They clock in, pay taxes, blend in. They silence echoes. And sometimes the only thing standing between chaos and justice is a detective willing to listen to the quietest cries.